Welcome to Planit Butter, my world where I hopefully inspire you to build yours by being Intu-centric. I'm Jordan Alexandra Blizzard Planet. This is from my planet to yours. Each week we explore new ways of relating Planit Butter's Intu-centric way to Earth's society, with a dash of guest episodes where we visit other worlds. Every episode is designed to provoke consciousness through entertaining perspectives and applied philosophy. The philosophy on Planit Butter is called Intu-centric-ism. Say it with me. Intu-centric-ism. Intu-centric-ism. Intu-centric is the way, the embodiment of the philosophy. You'll catch on quick. Thanks for joining me in episode 104, where we will talk out a perspective dance with the concept of tests. You know, when we say, I'm really being tested right now, or the universe is testing me, or this person's testing me, such and such and such. With me? Let's boogie. As always, email me any questions you have about your world or Planit Butter's life approach. myplanettoyours@gmail.com. myplanettoyours@gmail.com. Okay. So, the perspective dance with tests. If we really think about it, which we love to do, the only time we think we're being tested is when we're not fully solid in the person who we believe ourselves to be. If you were already the person you believe yourself to be, which is really this kind of perpetual aspirational figure, you're your own future role model. You're your own, like, ideally, when we are being Intu-centric, we're always just a little bit out of our own reach, so that we're constantly working forward. And these are actually not happy tears. So I think there's something really beautiful about always being a little bit out of our own reach, because when we're Intu-centric, it's a healthy challenge, yeah? So we're always a little bit uncomfortable. We're always challenged, which is uncomfortable. We're always seeing and believing and feeling ourselves to be steps beyond where quote unquote reality, where society would label us, see us, where your statistics might tell you. What I'm trying to say is, I think there's something really beautiful about perceiving ourselves as a little bit out of our own reach, giving ourselves something to work toward, because we believe ourselves to be better. So we are always doing the absolute best we can, because we know we can be even better. And so when it comes to this idea of tests, if we're already so solid in this next version of ourselves, the aspirational version of ourselves that we are evolving toward, then the situation that you're likely viewing as a test wouldn't be a test if you were already that version of you. You would just be showing up differently. So it's only a test when we're not rock freaking solid in the version of ourselves that we want to be. Perpetually aspiring to the version of ourselves that we believe we are and believe ourselves to become requires to be, what I say, lovingly merciless with ourselves. Brutally detached honesty and heartful commitment to our own best interest, no matter fucking what. lovingly merciless. It's not easy, but we can choose to make it fun. And sometimes making it fun is not easy. It's not. And honestly, there's really not too much more to say about that. It's been really helpful to me during challenging times recently with myself and my interpersonal relationships, where I am in instances where I think it's easy for us to say, oh, I'm being tested. But instead of that, I say, oh no, I'm the version of myself who shows up differently. I'm not being tested. I know what this is, right? I know what this is, and I know how I need to show up. I know what my boundaries need to be. And because I know my boundaries and I respect my boundaries, I show up more confidently, which sustains and reconnects my own alignment. Those are Planit Butter's 3 core methods, the 3 core methods for being Intu-centric. And the off the bat perspective being grounded in, I'm already that person, actually, I'm not being tested. Like, I don't even give the option of like testing ground. I'm still on the testing ground, right? Like, it's a perspective dance. So what society would call being tested, I'm still on that field, right? Same field, but the perspective, the vantage point being elevated to not accepting it as this perceived test and choosing to say, actually, no, I'm not being tested. That's the other thing with being tested. You wouldn't be tested if you didn't have awareness. If you didn't have awareness, you would be showing up the way you've always shown up. But because you have awareness, because I have awareness, because we have awareness when we're Intu-centric beings, we know whatever it is that we know. So we say, oh, we're being tested, because we know there's a difference of options here, of reactions here, of perspectives here, of experiences here, of realities here. We know there's more to this test. If we weren't aware, then there would be no test in the picture. But because we are aware, we perceive test. Oh, I'm being tested. That's the level of awareness. So I'm inviting everyone to take that test awareness one step higher on the higher road for Planit Butter, with Planit Butter, on Planit Butter, in your Intu-centric way, and apply those 3 core methods of boundaries, confidence, and alignment to this perceived test. Because beyond this awareness, because test is just, you're stopping at awareness, oh, I'm being tested. But if we take that to that step further in Planit Butter's way, then it becomes, actually, I'm already the person who transcends this perceivable test, and I just show up differently. Then you're automatically elevating your perspective to be into that greater, more aspirational version of you. I don't know if that was proper English, but the version of yourself that you aspire to be. You're grounding yourself in already being there. So then your default becomes showing up differently, transcending the situation, which means taking that awareness and doing what you do need to do about it. Taking that personal responsibility, the willingness to do more, do less, and pivot what's within your control. Your awareness is within your control. Your perspective is within your control. Your reaction is within your control. And being lovingly merciless is in your control. Now, that's pretty tight and punchy. I'm not going to say much more, actually. I would love for you guys to email me, please, any questions, any situations, any tests that you've experienced where we can talk this through. And I would love to share the answers on the show. I would keep your names private, of course. But I think this is a really, really, really cool and potent opportunity for people to integrate that Intu-centric way into your daily life, as I really hope to always inspire you to do. But this concept of tests is something that's so commonly discussed and perceived. And what a cool way for me to hopefully connect with you guys that much more, and understanding what you perceive as a test and how we can elevate your awareness from test to transcendence. I just think that would be really beautiful. And so yeah, email me, myplanettoyours@gmail.com. And I'll close us out here with my lovely little book, Intu-centric, Becoming a New Breed of Human Potential. This concept of tests is new, but a lot of what I just shared in terms of the 3 core methods and the concept of lovingly merciless is more deeply expressed for you to reflect on and apply to your world in here. This book has been really helping me during my phase right now, as I do practice what I preach, and I only am making this episode, mind you, off the cuff. By the way, we're in Key West, Florida, still in Florida. We don't know why. We never know why. I cannot believe how long I've been here, you guys. So crazy. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing all over this freaking state? It's beautiful though. What a state. Underrated. Terrible reputation, but it's gorgeous. Like sometimes I don't even feel like I'm in America. Just because of the contrast of the reputation versus the beauty, the nature. The people are so lovely. I mean, it's so fascinating. But so anyway, I've been doing my random page reads because this book is truly, I very fucking consciously designed this book to be to be read forwards, backwards, or one random page at a time. And I take this random page to heart, as you guys know if you've been around Planit Butter for a while. And every time I set an intention of like just where I'm at, like honesty with, when I'm like honest with myself and I'm just in a pure state of mind, whether it's after my breath play, first thing when I wake up, when I go to sleep, just off the cuff, like what do I need to know right now, Intu-centric? I open to a random page and it tells me exactly what I need to see or know. This page particularly, I've been opening up to a lot, and I literally just did it on the spot, which is why I'm even sharing with you. This is the Planit Butter Jet. So Astral and Blissy are in the Planit Butter Jet recording the podcast. It says on air, in air. And all the art in the book is a mixture of my own international photography layered with original hand drawings designed by me and hand drawn by Diana Ray Polis, who is an incredible artist, and also with AI. So I make these media compositions. And this one's the Jet page that I keep opening to. And this is Blissy, me, my soul's extension, and Astral, my aligned counterpart in the first book, Party of One. And so all the characters make a reappearance in this book, but the chapters don't have anything to do with characters. It's just the world art. So the characters don't talk in this book. They just exist on the world of Planit Butter through the depiction representative of the embodiment of the related chapter where appropriate and where I felt called to create art. And so I keep opening to the Planit Butter Jet page with my man. He's on the way. I say alignment is magical. Magical is defined as it is as the uni does. Because I want to co-host this show. I think it would be really fun for me and my future partner to discuss everything that I discussed, but in a conversational form, because obviously he would bring a unique masculine energy to the conversation that is predominantly my feminine self. And obviously he would be able to ask really cool questions and indulge me and meet me in this philosophical, abstract way of thinking and relating, and make it that much better for you to apply to your world. All right, so I'll read you guys this page. On Planit Butter, we don't say fake it till you make it. We say be it because you are it, and then become more of it. This increases your capacity to see and appreciate Wahoo is in your path, with your most ideal evolution at the forefront. This is inevitably going to be in your best interest, and in the best interest of all. Wahoo! All right. That's where we'll leave it today. All right, guys, we did it again. Email me any questions you have about your world or Planit Butter's life approach. myplanettoyours@gmail.com. myplanettoyours@gmail.com. Thanks for visiting Planit Butter, my world, where I hopefully inspire you to build yours by being Intu-centric. Stick with me. I'll keep showing you how. From my planet to yours, Jordan, Alexandra, Blizzard, Planet. See you Thursday.